Hey guys, before I start this video, I just want to tell you that this is a very risky video and do it at your own expense. Only do it if you have no warranty left on your iPad. As you can see, this is a 4th generation, it's about 4 years old. Only do this process if your warranty is voided already and Apple cannot do it for you themselves. Okay? Okay, also do not blame me, do not sue me, do not do any legal stuff like that to me, because this is not my fault if your device is broken as a result of doing this. I'm going to tell you throughout the video how to do it step by step and do it step by step and make sure you reduce the chance of anything bad happening. And yeah, enjoy the video, have a good one. Hello YouTube, today I'll be showing you how to repair your iPad screen. I recently dropped my iPad 4th generation on the ground, on carpet, and basically the backlight doesn't work anymore. Well, the screen does. I know it still works because I plugged it into my TV through a HDMI cord, an Apple adapter thingy-majiggy. I plugged it into my TV and I could still see that it was working on itself. Next thing I did, I went and talked to Apple. I was like, how much would it be to fix? They were like $300. I was like, no way. Thank you very much, have a nice day. And then I knew that I didn't have to replace the touch screen or the digitalizer inside. It was most likely just a loose connection for the digitalizer inside. So I went on YouTube, I looked around, and I found this really good tutorial on how to fix the problem. So, this is my first time doing it, so all you need is a knife, screwdriver, and a credit card or card you can use to wedge inside the screen to take the touch screen off. And you also need a hairdryer, and I'll show you what to do with that in a sec. So let's get started. So get your hairdryer. You can use a heat gun, but you can use a hairdryer, but it's better to use a heat gun. I only have a hairdryer on me. Heat gun will melt the thing quicker, but I have a hairdryer. So what you do, turn it on. You turn it on. I'm just gonna do this. Heat up the surrounding black border only. I can't talk to you because of the sound, so here we go. And with that method, you have to steer clear of heating up on the actual screen because it could damage the digitalizer inside. So now, once this is a little hot, you want to get a knife and slowly wedge it inside here like this. As you can see, I can do this now. Put my knife in there. So I'm not using the knife because I can scratch the inside. You want to get a credit card and put the credit card or card in there. You can see, like that. And now you slowly want to put your hand in the middle and slowly get your card and slowly do this. Slowly, just get your card and put it inside the border like that. Stay clear of actually making the card touch the digitizer inside. So then you just want to keep on doing this and this until you can see it's slowly coming up. Okay, and then you need to stop doing it on that side and then come up here and do this. You're going to get closer to the camera itself, go around and keep on going, as you can see. Alright, so here comes the tricky side. You've come up to here. Now right here there is a little cord which connects your motherboard of the iPad to this touchscreen itself. Once you get to here, you really want to stop right there. Stop right there and get your card out. Now, putting the card back in, bring it down, and around here is where your Wi-Fi antenna is. Here, not here. So here you want to be super careful not to break the Wi-Fi antenna. So slowly do this, and now you want to slowly start. Actually, not do that yet. Get around the home screen and put your card inside, not the home screen, the home button, and then try to get your card in there. If you can't, if it's ever too difficult to put your card in somewhere, or your wedger tool, you want to get your hairdryer or heat gun and apply more heat, because it obviously still needs to be melted. Sorry about that. And try not to make the card touch the screen inside at all. Okay, so I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly but carefully. Yep, so now you can see the screen's coming off. Bend it to the side like that. Now you can see we fully removed the iPad screen off. So you can see the screens there and there. Alright, now to fix the iPad screen itself. So, also make sure you have tissues or something to clean the screen. Avoid touching the screen itself as much as possible. You don't want to leave any fingerprints or oil prints on the digitalizer or the touch screen itself. Alright, I'm back now and I've got my little screwdriver. I'll see if I can zoom in for you on where I'm going to screw in. Alright, so you can see there's a little hole right there. I'm just going to put my screwdriver in. I hope to God it works. There we go. Now I'm going to slowly pry the screw out, slowly but gently. I'm just going to get a tissue for now to put the screws on the tissue so I don't lose them. And awesome, that's one screw out. Now I'm going to go to the next 4 corners. So please wait. Alright, now I've got all the screws taken off the screen. Now you need to be very, very, very careful during this part. Alright, so once again, I'm going to try to avoid touching the screen as much as I can. This is a digitalizer. I'm going to try avoiding touching this as much as I can. Alright, now I'm going to get... Alright. So as you can see at the top, there's like a little wedge you can put your finger in. I'm just going to put my finger in here on the screen, touch the back of it, the back of the screen only, and slowly lift it up. Alright, so as you can see, I've lifted the screen out of its mounting point. I'm just going to slowly do this. And I don't think I can show you on camera, but I'm going to try. No, I can't. So what I'm doing now is, I can't show you this, but what I'm doing now is I'm inspecting the back of the screen to make sure it's not loose. Well, you can sort of see it. Try not to bend your screen back as much as possible. As far, not to bend it back as much as you can. I'm just going to check here, push this in a bit, and then push this in a bit, and push this in a bit. Okay, I'm going to put the screen back down. Now, hope to God this fixes it. I haven't turned my iPad on for 4 days now. I've been trying everything. I'm going to press the on button. Oh, and there I go, it comes back to life. So as you can see, YOLO, I'm going to touch the screen. Yeah, I'm not doing anything right now because this isn't the touch screen. This is the touch screen. So as you can see, I fixed it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the screws back in, and I'm going to clean the screen and the digitalizer and show you how to put the cover back on. Hold on for a few seconds. Alright, so I'm back now. I just put all the screws back in the corners. I didn't want to do that, it might bore you if you were watching me. Put all the screws back in. So all the screws are back in the corners now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just before I put the screen back on, you can see here I was telling you to be very, very careful around this area because this is the Wi-Fi antenna. And as you can see, I don't think mine is broken because if I turn it on, I can see I still have the Wi-Fi bars in the corner of my screen. So it seems like it still works. I'm just going to leave it there for now like that. Just leave it there. Alright, now let's get the screen back on. But first, we are going to clean the inside of both screens because I can guarantee you there are a lot of dust particles around the screen here and on this screen. So what I'm going to do is a really dodgy clean for now. Is I'm going to get a tissue. Try not to put any water substances like Windex on any of the screens. So get the tissue like so. And just wipe the screen down. Try to get as many of the fingerprints, if you have any fingerprints on the screen, off. Because once you put that touch screen back on, it's very dangerous to take it off again. So try not to apply a lot of pressure as well, but just take every single bit of dust you think you can. So there are these little lines here. You see these lines here? Do not touch these. These are the sensors which this is plugged into. Do not touch these. These are the sensors which detect your fingerprint. Leave as much particles, or do not even think about touching it whatsoever. I'm going to zoom back out. We're going to put the screen back on. Alright. Now, just going to do final wipe downs. Alright. Now to put the screen back on, you're going to get it by your fingertips. Sorry, I have to move from in front of the back of the camera. So now, I don't know if you can see this. Well, you can. There's this little cord right here, the touch cord. You want to make sure this is folded in properly so it doesn't break when you put the screen back on. So just gently fold your iPad back in, taking care of this one corner here, making sure you do not damage the touch in any way, shape or form. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do now is align the screen. Yes, I am a 15-year-old boy doing this, come at me. And I'm very nervous. So take your time during this part of the fix. Take your time, be very gentle and careful, make sure you don't do So it looks like it's good now. Now you want to do is turn it on. Make sure the touch works. Oh, works. Yeah, I'm going to change my password now. You know it. Alright, so the touch works for now. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to flatten your screen down. Make sure there are no openings in the corners. By basically, remember in this corner opposite the home button, be very gentle. Because that's where the cord connecting your motherboard to your touch screen is. This is for our iPad 4th generation, so it may vary for the different models. It may vary for the different models depending, I don't know. So this tutorial is specifically for the iPad 4th generation, but you can do it on many other models. But once again, with the Wi-Fi antenna, it's very risky to open your iPad up this way because you can possibly damage the Wi-Fi antenna. And I'm not sure about different models of iPads where the Wi-Fi antenna is located. Always check so you know when you're opening it you're not going to damage it. But for the iPad 4th generation, you know the Wi-Fi antenna is right there. Alright, so as you can see, I keep on opening the screen up to get all the dust out. And because this part right here is being a little pain, but you're better safe than sorry. Well, this is the second time I've done it. I did it once on my sister's iPad, so that's why I know how to do it. Alright, now that's fine. That's not going to come back up. Alright, once again, to check if the iPad still works, turns on. That still works, the touch still works, I'm all good. What I've noticed is when you do this with your iPad, it's going to be really, really sensitive for a while. It may have spasm attacks, the iPad itself, when you unlock it and stuff. If you bend in the corners, I think like I am, sometimes, depending on your iPad, it might start flickering back and forth, and it may look like a ghost is touching your iPad display. Well, my camera just shut off there, I'm sorry, so we're going to come back. So basically, once you've done that, you have your screen all on and ready. What I'm going to do now with my iPad, so basically there's something in between the screen. So basically where the black border is here, there's like a little special layer underneath that called adhesive. That adhesive sticks your iPad to the actual body, the screen to the actual body. And when I put the hairdryer on top of the border, I melted that adhesive. You can buy adhesive online and replace it basically by cutting it out and putting it back on the board, but I don't have time for that now, so I'm just going to reheat it up and press it down as hard as I can to kind of make it glue itself back together, you know? Yeah, let's go. Very gently, just push down like this, just to make the screen glue back together. You can also put books on it and leave it for a night like that so it glues, but it's okay. Alright, so now getting your iPad back up, everything's sealed in the corners, and I can, yeah, you may still have some loose corners, but you can put more pressure on the hairdryer, heat it up more, and you could fix it, but it looks good. Alright. So basically, thank you for watching. That's how you fix your iPad 4th generation. You get a black screen. It definitely doesn't want to turn on, but you know for certain it's charged and still works.